first graders, welcome to a new math lesson. We still on topic 7, lesson 5, using skip counting. Alright, as you know, previous lesson you learned how to count on a 100 chart. Today you will learn how to skip counting to find the total number of an object. So, for example, if I use my 10 frames, remember the mini 10 frames, so that's, and I go like that and I say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That means I'm counting skipping by 10. If I say use my counters here and I go and I say 2, 4, 6, 8, that means I'm counting by 2. So I say 2, 4, 6, 8, 2 more. That means I'm adding 2 to the previous number. First I start with 2, I add 2 more, it's going to be 4, I add 2 more, it's going to be 6, 2 more, 8, 2 more, 10, 2 more, 12, and so on. If I say 10, that means I'm counting by 10. So this is my first 10. I'm skipping. I'm not saying 11, 12, 13. I'm going for the next 10. So 20. Skipping 10, 30. Skipping 10, 40, 50. So here I will be saying I'm counting by 10. How about 5s? That's even easier. 5. So I'm grouping my object that I want to count for 5. This is another 5. So 5, 10, 5 more would be, you got it, 15. 5 more would be so 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I add 5 would be 25. So here when I'm counting, I'm skipping by 5. Okay. See what we have here. So the new word, the new vocabulary that we'll be using for this lesson is skip count. So I'm starting with 2. So I'm putting my number, I have it in a box here for me, 2. That means I'm counting by 2, skipping by 2. So 2, add 2 more, be 4, add 2 more to the 4 will be 4, 2 more, very good, 6, 2 more, you're skipping, so you don't say the number after 6, you say the number after. So I know after, that means you're adding 2 to the 6, 8, add 2 to the 8, 10, add 2 to 10, 12, I'm adding 2 to 12, 14, add 2 to the 14, 16, very good, add 2, 2 more, 18, 2 more to 18, 20, 2 more to 20, 22, 2 more after the 22, so you're skipping and you go into that, skipping 2, so 22 plus 2, 24, plus 2, 26, plus 2, 28, plus 2, 30. Of course, you can continue till 100. So that's called skipping by 2. So this is called skipping by 2. 5, that means I'm skipping 5. So I'm putting 5, add 5 to the 5, 10, add 5 to the 10. Very good, 15. Add 5 to 15. Very good, 20. Add 5 to the 20. Awesome, 25. And then add 5 to the 25 be very good, 30. You can always use any object to count with, or you can draw. whatever easy. If you have counters or cubes, you can use them. If you have something like that, 10 frames, when we count for the 10s, you can use. Other than that, you can make your own group. Remember when we did the 10 mini 10 frames last time for the previous lesson? You can always keep the box and always use them, and you can make something like that with 5 only. So each one stripe of this only 5 boxes, and that would be your counting till 5. Or you can use that space you have and you draw circles. So this is a group 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or you use something like that. Or also for 2, you can have like 2. So this is 2, then 4, and then 6, and so on. So you can use items or objects, or you can draw your circles. All right, number 3, counting by 10. That's easy. So I'm gonna put 10. Here's my 10. 10 more would be 20. Counting by 10. 10 more will be 30. Or if you did this, you can say this is 10. So this is 10 frame, 1 group. 2, that's 20, and 30, and so on if you need more than that. All right, let's turn the page and go for page 256. Read the examples and do some exercise together. Lucy wants to make 5 robots. Each robot has 10 buttons, 5 wheels, and 2 mittens. So as you see, this is a robot. Each robot has 2 mittens, 5 wheels, and 10 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, she needs to make 5 robots. So we're gonna count by 2 when we count the mittens. We're gonna count by 10 when we count the button, and we're gonna count by 5 when we count the wheels. All right, so she can skip count by 10s. This is the buttons. You see the color. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, this is the first 10 buttons. Second robot, 20. Third robot, 30. Fourth robot, 40. And the fifth robot, 50. So she count the buttons. As each robot has 10 buttons. So she's gonna say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right. Okay, then she can skip counts by 5s. This is for the wheels. Each robot had 5 wheels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my pattern of counting. I'll be counting 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And here you see it. So she split them. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So there is 25 wheels. All right, then each robot get 2 mittens. So now we're gonna skip counting by 2s. So 2 plus 2, that makes 4, plus 2, that makes 6. 6 plus 2 will be 8, and then 8 plus 2 will be 10. So 10 mittens for 5 robots. All right. Let's do that practice. Use the picture to skip count. Write the numbers. So the buttons, remember, we know they're 10. So we say 10, 20. I'm skip counting by 10. So 30, 40, 50, and 60. So I have 6 tens. 6 tens means 60. Okay, how about the wheels? Let's count how many wheels for each robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm counting by 5. First one, 5. Add 5 to the 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5 more. That's counting by 5. It's going to be 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 5, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. So I have 30 wheels for 6 robots. All right, Let's do, do you understand? Do you understand? How do you know that everything has been counted when you skip count? How do you know? Simple. You know that each group had the same number. I know that each robot get 10 buttons. Each robot get 5 wheels. Each robot get 2 mittens. So that's, I know that each robot get the same. If I go for the antenna, for example, each robot get 2 antenna. So that's how I count. If I want to count the antenna, I will say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm adding 2 with each time. If I go for the wheels, I know that each robot get 5 wheels. So I know that this is skip counting by 5. And if I'm counting the buttons, I know that each robot get 10 buttons. So I know 10 buttons, so I'm counting by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So let's put this information on writing for do you understand? All right, so we're gonna say, you know, they ask you, how do you know that everything has been counted when you skip? I said, we know that each, or I know if you're talking about yourself, so let's do like you're talking about yourself, and they're asking you, so we're gonna say, I know, and also gonna be, let's erase this one. I know that each group have the same number. And that's when we give example like each robot have 5 wheels or have 2 mans or 10 buttons. So I can count by that number. So if I ask you count the wheels, you know that each robot get 5, so you know that skip by 5. If I ask you to count the mittens, you know that each robot get 2, so you can easily count by the group. So that we can say, so I can count by that number if you're counting the wheels or the buttons or the main. All right. All right, let's go for page 257 and independent practice. Again, the new word or the new vocabulary for this lesson, skip count. Let's read. Use a picture to skip count, write the number. All right. Number 3, they ask for lights. So let's count the lights, and you know that all of them have the same pattern. So if you count one, that will be the same number for the second, the same number for the third, the same number for the fourth. So now I know how to skip count. All right, let's count how many lights in each robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each robot get 10 lights. So that means I'm counting by 10. So skip count by 10. So first 10, 20, 30, because I have first one 10, second one 10 more to the first, so it will be 20. The third one will be 10 more to the previous, so previous were 20, 10 more will be 30, and then the fourth 40 for the fourth robot, and it's done for you. All right. Number 4, mittens. Look at your robot. Each of them get 2 mittens. That's mean you counting by 2. So first one is 2. Add 2 more to the 2 would be 4. 2 more to the 4 would be 6, and 2 more to the 6 would be 8. All right. Algebra number 5. Look at the pattern. Write the missing numbers. All right. When you look at the pattern, that will help you to figure it out how you skip counting by 2, by 5, by 10. So let's see. I have 30 blank 40. So I cannot say I'm counting by 10 because if I'm counting by 10 would be 30, 40. But there's a number between the 30 and the 40. So what do you think? So I'm saying something. All right, let's see the next one. 40, 45. So how many did I add between the 40 and the 45? Awesome, 5, that's it. So that means I'm adding 5. So over here, I'm skip counting by 5. So 30 plus 5 will be, very good, 35. 35 plus 5 will be, awesome, 40. 40 plus 5 is 45. 45 plus 5 is, very good, 50. 50 plus 5 is, very good, 55. 55 plus 5 is 60. You got it. 60 plus 5 is, super. 65 plus 5 is, very good, 70. So over here, looking at the pattern, I was able to find out that we are skip counting by 5. All right, let's turn the page and go for page 258. Solve the problem number 6. There are 6 necklaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jane put 10 beads on each necklace. So each necklace had 10 beads. There's 10 beads in each necklace. And I have 6. How many beads are there in all? Use the picture skip count to solve. I know each necklace gets 10. That means there's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. How many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I'm skip counting by 10. So 10, 10 more, 20, 10 more, 30, 10 more, 40, 10 more, 50, and 10 more, 60. So 6 necklaces, each necklace gets 10 beads. There are 60 beads. Very good. Let's go for number 7. Count by twos. So they want you to count by twos. How many men are there? So let's count them all. So 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, plus 2, 8, plus 2, 10, plus 2, 12, plus 2, very good, 14. So now I'm looking for number 14. So my answer is C. So how many mittens are there? There are 14. Okay. Number 8, journal. Draw a picture. Sarah has 3 boxes. Each box has 5 toys. Skip count to find how many toys Sarah has. All right. So we need to draw and to put our answer here. So how many boxes does Sarah has? She has 3 boxes. So okay, I'm gonna draw 3 boxes. Here's my 3 boxes. How many toys in each box? 5. So I'm gonna put and 5 toys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each box got 5 toys. So I'm gonna put the same. You can draw anything you like. I'm trying to draw a top. Make sure that you have 5 in each box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we need a pattern to be able to count. And then this is the 3rd box. That each box, as we say, have 5 toys. You can do anything. You can do balls. You can do cars. So now I'm counting by, awesome, 5. 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. Awesome. So I'm skip counting by 5 because this is the pattern. Each box had 5 turns. Okay, so that was today's lesson using skip counting. We learned how to skip counting by 2, by 5, by 10, and all what you do, you add, for example, skip counting by 2, you add 2 to the previous number. So you have 2, add 2 more would be 4, add 2 to the 4 would be 6, add 2 to the 6 would be 8, and so on. 5, you're counting by 5. So you group your objects by 5. So you have 5. Plus 5 would be 10. Plus 5 would be 15. Plus 5 more, 20. Plus 5 more, 25. Plus 5 more, 30. And then we learn how to skip count by 10. This is like what we use the 10 frame. So we say 10. 10 more would be 20. 10 more would be 30. 10 more will be 40. More would be 50, and so on. All right. We learn also the new word for this lesson was skip count. And we did some practice for learning how to count by 10, by 5, and by 2. All right, first graders, that's it for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.